Hello everyone, this is Maniramakrishna. So మీరు చూస్తున్నారు Maniramakrishna channel. Now we are going to talk about the Railway Recruitment Board. Okay, so today వచ్చేసి మనం జూనియర్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఓకే సో రైల్వే పోస్టులు అయినా సో మనకు జూనియర్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ పోస్టులు అంతా ఓపెన్ అయ్యాయి. సో అప్లికేషన్ స్టార్ట్ వచ్చేసి ఆగస్ట్ 14th నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి సో the application start at 14th August. Okay, so let's we see the detailed of the RR with JE. Okay, so what will be inside this one? Okay, let us open the notification. So here is the notifications, the RR government. So detailed employment notification, that is the 4th May 2026. So here comment is a centralized employment notice. So that is the CEN 04 2024. And here we're having the junior engineering as well as Depot Material Superintendent. So let's will goes to the vacancies. So what are the vacancies there? And here we'll having the best thing, that is we having the whatever thing. Okay, so first we will talk about the what are things are. Okay, so what is the main things we have? What is the rate? One minute. So let's we check up the general instructions. So what are the things we have? So here we have the index of the table of content. So what we require? So first we will talk about the educational qualifications, examination fee, mode of payment. So what are the things for we have? Okay, so what are the age relaxation is there? So depend upon what relaxation. Next, so what is the main qualification that we'll see in the annexures? Okay, what is post parameter? Okay, so let's first we will talk about the okay, age limit. So first we will talk about the important dates. So that we'll go with the 4th page number. So these are the application start and end dates. So here I'm starting with the 14th August, okay, and end with the 13th September. So here these are the things. So fee payment and submission, that will have means we can submit the application is up to the 13th September and fee if that is 15th September. Okay, so here we have the possibilities how to create modification. Okay, so for modification, that is the 16th September to 25th September they given. So for scribe details, that's given that. Okay, so here is the what are the okay, so various post of junior engineers, department material superintendent. Okay, so these are the initial payment and the medical standard, that means annexure A. Okay, so age is as an January 1st 2017 is the 18 to 33 years. Okay, total vacancies dimension at 3993. Okay, so first race elections we need to see the para number 5 point. Okay, let's see the age. Okay, so what things we need to see, that's only stop. Okay, so we'll talk about the age relaxation. Okay, so age relaxation, which is that? Okay, so age relaxation, so we'll see the go to the 9th page number. So here we'll have the 9th page. So age is mentioned that, so 18 to 33 age. Okay, age group, and the lower age group they mentioned that not for all this 1/1/2009. Okay, below that cannot work. That means 2000 means January onwards. Okay, second onwards is not. Okay, this is another thing is the unreserved and EWS, that is the we have upper age limit. This is the lower age limited for all categories and upper age limited for the ER and EWS and OBC criminal. Okay, and F categories wise. Okay, so depend upon categories, this will be different. So here apart from that, so age relax is upper limit and following categories that will still. Okay, let's we talk about the so category wise, we'll have the 5 years, 3 years and different categories, and these are the ex-servicemen and other related things will have the depend upon their things. So let's see the qualifications. So this they mention the post qualifications annexure A. So and another the main thing they mentioned that who are having the waiting for results. Okay, there should not be applied. Okay, should be completed results. Okay, results also should be released, then only should apply. Okay, so these are the things they are mentioning. Okay, so candidates must have educational constitute. So institutional reason, so that's a mention. Okay, they so last date is that is mentioned 13/09/2020. Okay, should be completed on or before 13th 09, that is 13th September 2026 we need to get. So these are the things. Here they mention the different categories. Okay. So they mention the declaration semester should not have should be. Okay. So dates. That's all things we need to mention in case of a okay in case of document verification. Okay. What are the things we need? Okay. Here the examination fee we'll talk about. So for all candidates except serial number they mention. So there is a 500. Okay, for appearing the stage one. Okay, for the category wise. So it will be different for female and category wise. So it will have the 250 rupees appearing for stage one. Okay. Uh, So one thing they mention for in the 500 they will mention that only candidates who attend for stage one they will get refundable as mentioned. Okay, so here out of 500 the amount of 400 shall be refunded. Okay, 400 will be refunded. So next this will be refunded duly deducting bank charges. So whoever earns for 250 after deducting bank charges they will deduct. They refunded after writing the stage one examination. Okay, that means the examination fees. So quietly we'll having the 100 rupees, but so we need to appear the examination. That's the main thing what happens. Okay, so we need to pay the your examination fee with your own bank details like UPA if it is there, UPA or card details you need to pay. Okay, so here the mode of payment they mention here the online payment here through UPA also they accepted. So that's mostly all having the UPA. So whichever the UPA you will pay based on that you will get the refund. Okay, as well as at the time of refund also they will mostly they will give the application. They need to enter your bank account details for refund. Okay. So it should be paid then online only. Okay, there is no offline. So here the thing is that another they mention okay. So different categories they mention what are the certificate required. So refund of examination fee that we have. So here they mention okay. Refund is examination fee here is applicable but acceded to the Aadhaar okay candidate's Aadhaar number. Okay, so whichever the Aadhaar is that will goes to the through Aadhaar based they will mention. Okay, so Aadhaar seed bank accounts there is that's they mention. Okay, so so they mention the responsibility to ensure in case well operational Aadhaar seeded bank account is solely with the candidates. Okay, so we must do then before that we need to bank account whichever having the bank account, one of the your bank account should have linked with the Aadhaar. Okay, then only you will get the refund that they mentioned. Okay, and another things we'll talk about. So these are the other things. So next we'll go to the index again. So let's see here. So examination fee we talked about and mode of payment we'll talk about. Next we'll talk about the okay. So here first we'll talk about the what are the we'll talk about the annexary one. Okay, so annexary A. So we'll go to the 31. So we'll having the annexary. So here is the qualification they mention. Here the all qualification they mention is the minimum educational qualification. Okay, they mention is the sure. Okay, so mention is as so that will we can see here. So there is a minimum qualification they mention the diploma and we need to main focus on this one. Okay, so higher qualifications such as BE, B.Tech are also acceptable in the year of 3 years diploma in engineering in the same discipline. Okay, so that means the BE, B.Tech students also eligible. Okay, but minimum qualification is the diploma. Okay, that's we need to think about. Okay, so having the in case of same thing if they means so first they will give priority to the uh, diploma students then after the B.Tech student. Okay, so most of the who are applying for this one so diploma based student only apply. Okay, here they mention that okay, what are the things they have. Okay, so minimum educational qualification they mention. Okay, so what are the things they have. Okay, so here we having the different post categories. Okay, as well as the which diploma we required. Okay, so what are the things? Okay, 3 years mechanical, electrical, combination of sub electrical. Okay, what it comes under? Okay, they mentioned here minimum educational qualification that you can see. Okay, here also we having the CSE also for diploma. Okay, so one of the educational qualification, as well as electrical, electronics, mechanical, civil, as well as CSE is also there. CSE and instrumentation also comes under ECE. Okay, in the ECE category they will mention as that. Okay, if you go through the in detail, okay, so we'll having the in detail the structure, you will get the, okay, so whichever things are. So that's you can see the combinational. Okay, here you can see. Okay, here they mention. Okay, 3 years diploma in electrical electronics, information technology, computer communication engineering, computer science engineering, computer science, computer engineering, or combination of any substream of basic streams of electrical electronics. So they mention. Okay, that's all comes under as a one of the categories. For signal and system workshop they mention. Okay, for the post they mention. Okay, so minimum education qualification this they mention. Okay, so here 3 years diploma at the time they mention that should be in the 3 years diploma. Here computer engineering from the economic institute. Okay, that we'll talk about the only for the engineering based post only. Okay, that we need to think of. Okay, so that means we can apply the both for BE as well B.Tech as well as Diploma. So first, whichever the diploma is there, that will fill with the diploma students, and which are having the B.Tech educational qualification, that will fill with the B.Tech qualification. Okay. So this about the educational qualification. So let's talk about the what are the stages. Okay. So what are the stages we have? So let's go to the stages. So here we having the, so we need to check here index pages. So where is the our, okay, so here is the, these are annexures. Okay, list of annexures. Okay, next here modification submission modification, so use of miscellaneous. Next mode of examination. Okay, so examination will be there, so we'll go through the recruitment process. Okay, so recruitment process mentioned the this 18 to 20. So let's will go to the 18th page. So here in this one they will mention, so recruitment process. Okay, this should be one thing we need to notice who are writing the first time. So first thing is that we having the 4 stages of examination. That is, one is stage 1, CBT 1, stage 2 also CBT. That's in deal with the your subject wise. That means if you are electrical, that will goes to the electrical, mechanical or mechanical, civil or civil, computer science which comes under electronics. That's it. Here is the first stage 1. Okay, this common to and stage 2 depend upon your selected subject. Okay, so then document verification and medical examination. So here we'll go to the stage 1. Okay, so stage 1 we having the 90 weeks. Okay, so and questions are 100 questions. So this is the uh, minimum. Okay, this will be having the normalized marks. Okay, stage 1 is having the normalized because it will in different dates. Okay, so whatever the some question paper will having easy, some question paper will hard. So that's why it's a take as a normalized marks. Okay, so based on the results, so they will take as a, so here they mention the questions. Okay, so what are the questions, the and syllabus they mention. Okay, here is the syllabus: the mathematics, general intelligence and reasoning, general awareness, and general science. Okay, up to 10th standard and CBSE syllabus only. Okay, that will be mentioned. So these are the stage 1. So these are the marks, number of questions and marks for each question they mention. Okay, and another thing is that there is a negative marking, that is 1/3 of the marks allotted. Okay, and minimum percentage for eligibility for various categories. Okay, in case unreserved 40. Okay, OBC 30%, 30%, 25% that we require. Okay. So depend upon category, it will be different. And here coming to the second stage of CBT. Okay. So who are getting the shortlisted for the CB2, that will be on the normalized marks. Okay. In the dimension. Okay. Normalized marks obtained by the stage 1 examination. Okay. That we need to get qualified, as well as total number of candidates shortlisted second stage shall be 15 times of community wise total vacancy, that we need to think. Okay, merit in stage 1. So that we need to get in the merit as well as eligible. Okay, if you want to select it from the further, that's we need to think about the while writing the exam. So not only qualify, that we need to get the some merit. So if you want to go for the good, okay, want the up. Okay. And another thing, this will also having the here the stage 1 having the 90 minutes. Here stage 2 will having the 120 minutes. Okay. So here the questions are 150 questions, in stage 1 having the 100 questions. So this is the about the syllabus we'll have, and general awareness, physics and chemistry up to 10th standard at the CBSE. And here we'll add the computer and application. Okay, that in the stage 2, and we'll have the environmental pollution control and technical abilities. Okay, that will come under the which subject you are considered. Okay, so that will having the syllabus defined in the annexary. Okay, so we'll have the annexaries 8. Okay, A, B, C, D they mention. Okay, so awareness they will have 15 marks, 15 questions, physics and chemistry 15, 15. Okay, applications 10, computer and environment 10 question, and okay, technical abilities that is 100. Means here we are whatever your subject fit, that will define your marks. Okay, so here also 1 by third. Okay, here also same 40, but along with you need to get the merit. Okay, so virtual calculator will be available on the CBT2. Okay, so that we need to think. So here having the discipline mapping. So which disciplines comes under the which subject. Okay, so here we have the mechanical. So mechanical related, these are the sub streams. So that will all comes under mechanical, and comes to the electrical allied. So we have electrical engineering and combination of substream of electrical engineering. Okay, so next coming to the electronics and allied engineering. Okay, so here computer science, information technology substreams all comes under instrumentation control, that comes in the electronics engineering. Now coming to the civil and allied engineering. Okay, civil engineering combination any stream of basic and civil engineering, BSc in civil engineering of 3 years of duration. Okay, that's under comes under the civil related. So this will things we need to think. Okay, so which subject you need to prepare, that will having the in annexary 8 A, B, C. Okay, so now we'll go to that syllabus. So here we'll having the annexary 8. Okay, so here annexary will having the, okay, so here we'll talk about the 74th page. So here having the subject. Okay, civil subject we have. Next we'll be having the electrical. So here we'll have the basic concept, circuits, magnetic circuits, AC fundamentals, measuring and instrumentation, electrical machines, synchronous machine, power system, that's generation, transmission, distribution, estimation and costing, and IE rules. Okay, utilization electrical energy and basic electronics that we have. Okay, so next these are the electronic subjects we have. Next coming to the mechanical. Okay, so mechanical related, these are the subject you need to prepare. Okay, these are the subjects. Okay, these are the stage 2 syllabus, and so that this is the things. Okay, so what are the these annexes having the which are the, okay, so what are the formats of the different forms we have. Okay, so in coming to the document verification type. Okay, so here we have the, so at this one annexary 1 will having the what are the vacancies, 1, 2 having Okay, then what, in which RRB you are applying. Okay, that unit should be take care while applying. Okay, so check in detailed number of vacancies. Okay, and give the priorities which you are suitable to you. Okay, so that you need to give the priority wise. That also is the main thing. Okay, this is the all about. So this is the one thing you need to talk about. So first thing, so you need to be diploma plus BE or B.Tech. Okay, so minimum is diploma. So you can apply who are having the BE B.Tech also. Minimum that is diploma. Okay, so syllabus will having that you can see syllabus. Okay, here index pages. So based on your apply. Okay, you can check the, so you need to check out the dates. Okay, when is the starting, when is the ending. Hope this video might like me. So you can go through this website, and here the application started. So you can click and log in with your other details and RRB account credential. Okay, if you don't have, you can create it. Okay, any other option you can create. Okay, create the account. It should be asked the through other based only. You need to create. Okay, this thing should be okay. Mostly for applied the before that one, you'll already know that you can use the same login that for other all RRB application. So this is our YouTube channel. If interested like this video, you can like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.